Welcome back to Pilates with Miti. Whenever you're ready to get started, unroll your mat and enjoy the class.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Pilates with Miti. Today I've decided to propose you something very interesting, which is a full hour of class with me. So I'm going to propose you what I usually do with my classes in presence, and I'm going to join you together with my cat, as you can see. And it's based on a class with a warm-up standing, with a lot of coordination exercises as well, with some balancing, and then we'll go together on the mat. So whenever you're ready, please unroll your mat and stand up on it. We take space in the center of our mat with a long spine, the hips in line with our knees, in line with our ankles. And we start nice and easy, guys. So we want to grab the head. We're going to bend it gently to the side, feeling the ear that wants to find the opposite shoulder, releasing down. And from here we want to take a nice deep breath in, raising with the opposite arm to the side, flexing the palm. And we take a few deep breaths here, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And again, breathing in and then out through the mouth. Feel free, if you want, to close your hand into a nice fist, and then we flex it again. And we close the hand into a fist and we open the palm. Just a few more times. And flex. And two more. And flex. This is the last one. We close and we open. Nice, guys. Gently bring your arm down, and we're going to bring the head back to the center to switch side. So please now grab the head on the other side, and we push gently down to stretch and lengthen the neck. From here we want to raise the opposite arm to the side, flexing the palm, and we take a few deep breaths in and then out. Breathing in, expanding the lungs to the side, and breathing out, pushing the belly button in. Just a few more times, relaxing the shoulder down the whole time. And from here, if you want, we can close the hand into a nice fist and we flex it again. We close and we open. Just three more. And open, two, close, and flex the palm. This is the last one. And now very gently, let's bring the hand down together with the arm, and the head is coming back towards the center. Very nice, guys. We're going to look into one direction now, and gently passing through the center, we look to the other side. And we change side, passing all the time through the center, releasing any tension from your neck. And we want to rotate and change side. Now, whenever you're ready, we want to drop the chin down as well and release the head to the front to change side. And we repeat, we drop towards the front and we change side. Just a few more. We drop the head, change the direction, feeling the heaviness of your head falling down into the front. Two more. We drop and change side. This is the last one, dropping down and changing side. We want to come back towards the center now. We grab the elbow with one arm and we push it to the side. Try to face the screen with your palm. We should feel a nice and pleasant stretching here. We take a few deep breaths here. Still lengthening the spine towards the ceiling. And from here we want to bring the arm up. We want to bend gently down and we push the elbow down into the shoulder, into the back. And if you want, you can try to merge your hands in the back, more or less like this. Don't worry if it's not completely touching one another, it's still fine. And very carefully we want to let go of the position, and we repeat with the other arm. So we want to push gently to the side from the elbow. The palm is facing the screen, and we take a few deep breaths. And from here, bring the arm up. We want to bend and push gently from the top of your elbow down. If you want, you can try to merge your hands together in the back. Maybe you notice that there is a little bit of a difference from one side to the other one. And from here, we just want to simply let go. We're going to take a few rolls with the shoulders now, going backwards and again backwards. Just a few more times. Really warming up the shoulders, getting them ready for the class. Nice. And now we try to bring the energy a bit higher. So we grab the shoulders and we draw bigger circles together with the elbows. And a little bit bigger. Nice. Now we want to try to bring the energy until our hands. So we're going to stretch the arms and we draw big circles going backwards and then backwards, keeping the rib cage as stable as we can. Nice, so only the movements from the shoulders. Good, last one. And then we're going to repeat everything reversing. So we draw at first little circles only with the shoulders, starting from the back and forth, backwards and forward. Good. Now from here we want to make the movement a little bit bigger, so please grab your shoulders with your hands and we start to draw bigger circles together with our elbows and a little bit bigger. Nice. And from here we want to bring this energy towards the hands, so we go backwards and front and backwards and front. 3 more and 2, and this is the last one. Good. And we can let go gently of the position. Now I want to start with some coordination exercise. We're going to start drawing a few little circles, just like we did before, with one arm. Maybe you want to mirror me, so I'm using my right arm. Please use your left one, so we really mirror one another. Nice. Keep on going like that, just a few more times. Good. And one last time. Now we're going to start using the opposite leg. So I'm going to use my left one, which means you're going to use your right one. We draw a few little circles going backwards and then backwards. So we go front and back and front and back, just to balance out a little bit. If you don't feel safe, please come back all the time into a 2 feet down on the floor position. Feel free to do it if you want. And last one. Now from here, we want to try to do the movement together. So we start drawing little circles with the arms and the leg, and arm and leg. So together we go to the front and backwards, to the front and backwards. Nice, guys. And 2 more times. And last one, we're going to reverse now this movement, so be ready to go backwards and front. Good, backwards and front. Feel free again, if you don't feel stable, to position your foot down, but don't be afraid also to lose a little bit your balance and catch it back again. If we fall, actually we're learning much faster. And 1 more. Nice, guys. And position the foot down. Let's take the standing leg and we cross it to the back, stretching the calf for a moment. We can also catch our arm pulling up, and we can bend to the side, taking a few deep breaths here. Nice. And very carefully we want to let go of the position. We're going to come come back towards the center and we change our side. So we start nice and easy with the arm. So I'm using now my left one. Please use your right one. We're going to start drawing a few little circles going backwards and backwards. Nice. 2 more. And last one. Now we want to change. We're going to use the opposite leg. So I'm using my right leg. Please use your left one. And we start drawing a few little circles going backwards, front and back. Nice. Again, feel free to touch the floor if you feel unstable. But again, try to also have maybe some fun in losing and catching your balance for a moment. Now, whenever you're ready, we can add again the arm. So arm and legs are moving together, very synchronized, front and back, front and back. Maybe we noticed that one side was better than the other one. Maybe we are more stable on this side or maybe less stable. Now, whenever you're ready, guys, we're going to reverse the direction of our circle. We go back and front, and back and front. Nice. 2 more. And last one. Nice, guys. We are going to land safely down. Now let's cross the standing leg. We want to stretch the calf just like we did before. We pull up and then we bend over to the side. And we just want to take a few deep breaths. And very nice and easy, we are going to come back towards the center. Good. Now from here, why don't we grab the back of our head? We take a moment here, taking a nice deep breath in. We want to lengthen the spine towards the side. Breathing out, we're going to let go of one arm and let go also of your knees. So bend down gently. On your next inhale, let's pull up from the elbow. And breathing out, we collect to the center. Let's repeat. Breathing in sideways. Exhaling, we drop. Breathing in, we want to pull up. And exhaling, we find the center. Just a few more times. Breathing in, up and over. Exhaling, down. And breathing in, we want to pull up and coming back. And breathing in sideways. We drop. And we want to pull up, stretching and lengthening all the side of the rib cage. And 4 more. And we pull up and center 3 more times. We lengthen and we drop down. Now pull even higher from your elbow and collect. And 2 more times. We're going to drop. And we want to pull higher up and we find the center. Ready for the last one. Breathing in and out. Breathing in, up, pulling up, and we find the center. Good. Let's position our hands on top of our thighs. We want to take a nice deep breath in, sliding down with our hands towards the knees. On our next exhale, we want to roll up, starting from the belly button until the top of our head. I'm gonna show maybe from the diagonal, maybe it's clearer. Breathing in, we go down. Breathing out, we want to roll up. Very carefully, one vertebra after the other one. And again, breathing in, down with a long and straight back. We can look diagonally in front of us. Breathing out, we want to roll up. Really pay attention into warming up each joint of your spine, each vertebra. And we want to roll up. 2 more times. Breathing in, we go down. Exhaling, we want to roll up carefully. This is going to be our last one. Breathing in, we're going to slide down. Please stay down there. Grab safely your knees for a moment. We're going to take a nice deep breath in, arching the spine. Breathing out, we're going to round the back. We repeat, breathing in, we want to arch, opening gently the chest. Exhaling, we want to round the back. And a few more. And 3 more, breathing in. Exhaling, we want to round the back. And last 2, breathing in, opening, looking up to the ceiling. Exhaling, rounding the back. This is the last one. And with the next exhale, feel free to roll up completely in a nice standing position. Nice, guys. Now I'm gonna stay into the diagonal so that you can see my spine better. I'm going to take as much as I can a big step forward without trying to step on my cat. And I'm going to separate my feet a little bit wider. Now from here, cross your arms right in front of your chest. We want to take a nice deep breath in, lounging down. Exhaling, I'm going to ask you to twist into the direction of the front leg. Breathing in, we come back. Exhaling, we stretch the legs. We repeat, breathing in, down. Exhaling, twist. Inhaling, center. Exhaling, we stretch. And 3 more. And twist. Trying to keep the pelvis as stable as we can, during the torsion especially. And twist. And coming back, we are going to stretch. This is the last one, breathing in. And twist. And coming back. And we find the center. Now from here, position all your weight on the front leg, yeah? Now from this position, drop your arms in front of your knee. We're going to kind of like face the thumbs together. On your next exhale, separate your arms with the thumbs facing down. Breathing in, we collect. Exhaling, we separate. Breathing in, we collect. Keep on going. All your weight is on your standing leg in the front. Now from here, you can stay there, or if you want to make an extra challenge, on your next exhale, why don't we lift the back leg? Breathing in, we go down. Exhaling, we want to lift. Breathing in, we go down. Keep on lengthening your leg to the back and down. 2 more. And we go down. This is the last one. We open and close. Good job, guys. Switch your weight back to the center, and we're going to unroll the spine closer to the mat to stretch for a moment, taking a few deep breaths here. And now very carefully we are going to unroll the spine, bending softly the knees. And we're going to close the legs back to the center. I'm going to change my diagonal so I can show you with the other leg. So please take another big step forward. We're going to close the arms right in front of the chest. Now we go for our lunges. Breathing in, we want to lunge to the back. Exhaling, we twist. Breathing in, center, and we stretch. 4 more. And center, and stretch. Keep on lengthening your spine up towards the ceiling the whole time, especially when we're going down. So think about growing higher up, even if we're going down. Center, coming back. This is the last one. Breathing in and torsion, coming back towards the center. Now from here, switch all your weight on the front leg. We're going to position the thumbs together. On our next exhale, we want to separate the arms. Breathing in, we collect them, and separate the arms, keeping the thumbs down, and collect. And collect. Now if you want, you can stay here, or if you want to make it an extra challenge, on the next exhale, lift your back leg. Breathing in, we go down. Exhaling, lift. Breathing in, we go down. The whole time we're balancing on our supporting leg. We're lengthening the spine forward and the leg to the back. This is our last one. Nice, guys. We're going to switch back towards the center. We can catch our breath for a moment. And we're going to unroll the spine down. And we stretch down here. Take a moment for yourself. Maybe from here we can pass into a nice parallel position, finding the center of our mat, lengthening the spine, feeling the head that is pulling us down. And very carefully position all your weight on your hands, and we're going to bend one knee after the other one down on the mat. And we're safe and sound to start with our actual mat work now. So I hope that we're feeling good and that we're feeling warm. We are going to start the mat work on some nice side bending exercises, so for the side of our body, together also with some nice glute exercise. And then we're going to move on during the rest of the class. Please feel free also to take a nice sip of water if you want to, because you know it's a long time, 1 hour without drinking, so please stay hydrated. So from here, we're going to stand up on our knees. And I'm going to stretch at first my right leg, so please mirror me stretching your left one. The heel is in one line with the supporting knee, so it's slightly right in the front of us, let's say. Now from this position, the hip is very relaxed. We're going to cross the arms in the back of our head. We take a nice deep breath in, lengthening the spine to the side, and breathing out with the strengthening of the core. We come back to the center. Breathing in, we want to lengthen to the side, and exhaling, we come back. Keep on going. Breathing in, lengthening, exhaling, coming back. Thinking all the time about growing higher up, so into this diagonal more than this diagonal. Yeah, sending the energy up and coming back. 3 more. Nice, guys. Breathing in and coming back. On our last one, breathing in, we want to stay there, because breathing out, we just simply let go of one arm and we notice the heaviness of the arm. Breathing in, we collect. Exhaling, we find the center. Let's repeat. Breathing in sideways. And exhaling, we let it drop. And we collect. And we find the center. I'm sure you're really already feeling it, how much it's heavy, only one arm. And we come back and we find the center. This is the last one. And we drop, coming back. And we find the center. Beautiful, guys. Open your arms for a moment, lengthen the spine, we touch the ground, and we stretch. Enjoy the moment just for a moment, lengthening, stretching all the side of the back. Nice. Now bring your arm up to the ceiling. On our next exhale, make sure that we're rotating only the upper body, the pelvis is staying stable. Breathing in, we find the center. Exhaling, we're going to touch the leg that is coming off the floor. And breathing in, we go down. We repeat. Breathing out, rotate. And breathing in, we come back. Exhaling, we want to touch and we find the floor. We repeat. And we go back to the center. We lift and lengthen the back and coming back. And coming back. We're going to lengthen and down. This is the last one. And coming back, we're going to touch the leg and we find the floor. Nice, guys. Now from here, very carefully, we're going to slide our body down on the floor. Feel free maybe to rotate a couple of times the wrist. Maybe we have a bit of tension, maybe in one direction and then also in the other one. Nice. Now from here, we're going to find the side of our rib cage up from the floor because we position all the weight on our elbow. Feel free if you want to slightly extra rotate your arm to feel the shoulder down, the scapula that is sliding down in the back, and stay really focused on the side of your body the whole time. So avoid dropping it down, yeah? If you realize that you're there, really push actively down with your shoulder. The other hand is right on top of the hip. We're going to take a nice deep breath in, stretching into the diagonal, the top leg. Breathing out, we bend and we stretch to the back. Breathing in, we bend and stretch to the front. Breathing out, bend and stretch to the back. All this movement without moving your pelvis. So nothing is happening here. We're actually very strong in our core. Nice. And breathing in to the front, exhaling to the back. Now, if you want, with the next inhale, we can add a beautiful rotation, and breathing out, we rotate to the front. Breathing in, we open the chest, exhaling, we rotate down to the floor. Imagine someone pulling you. You're very long, and stretch. And two more, breathing in, and then out. And two more, and we're going to lengthen, and this is the last one, and we lengthen. Beautiful. We come back towards the center. We can push ourselves up, and why don't we take now the knee to the front to maybe stretch a little bit our sore glute. You can stay up here, or if you want, you can also lower yourself down. Taking a few deep breaths. Now from here, very carefully, we're going to come back up again. And guess what? We have to repeat all this beautiful little circuit on the other side. So we're going to collect the knees together again, and we're going to come up in the center of our mat. Now I'm going to extend the other leg. So if you're still mirroring me, it means that you're going to extend your right leg. Remember to bring your heels slightly in front of you, so more or less at the same level of your knee, so that you are more stable. And now from here, we grab the back of the head. The shoulders are relaxing down. We take a nice deep breath in, sending our energy into the diagonal up, and breathing out, we come back. And again, breathing in, we send our energy far away, and we come back. So imagine you want to make space between the vertebrae of your spine. And breathing in, and then out. Keep on going. And center. On our last inhale, stay up there. We want to drop the arm down, feel the heaviness, and we come back, and we come back to the center. Let's repeat, breathing in, exhaling, we drop, and we come back, and we want to find the center. Two more. And we come back. We're going to find our center. This is our last one. And drop. And we come back. And we find the center. Good. Open your arms to the side. We're going to lengthen, finding the floor. And stretch the side of your rib cage that was working a lot. We want to bring now our arm up to the ceiling. We take a nice, lovely torsion, looking at the back, breathing out. Breathing in, we find the center. Breathing out, lift and lengthen your leg. And we find the floor. We repeat, breathing out, keeping the pelvis right there the whole time. We want to lengthen the spine and the leg as well. And coming back. Lift and lengthen, and we go down. We want to make a nice torsion. We come back, and only 2 more times. And we make a torsion. We come back, lengthen your leg, touching it with the side of your arm. And this is the last one. And open, and we touch, and we go down. Beautiful, guys. Now from here, very carefully slide yourself down. Maybe take a moment to roll your wrist if it's sore. Maybe it's a bit tense in one direction and then the other one as well. Good. Now from here, we're going to lay down on our elbow. Remember to push actively down with your shoulder. You can extra rotate slightly your arm. We're going to collect the other one on the top of our hips to check that nothing is moving here. We take a nice deep breath in, stretching the leg to the front, and breathing out, bend and stretch to the back. Breathing in, we bend and stretch front. Breathing out, bend and stretch back. Keep on going. And we want to breathe in. Now, if you want, guys, from the next one, we can add the torsions. So breathing in, open with a nice torsion to the ceiling, and breathing out, we want to make a torsion towards the floor. Breathing in and breathing out, keeping the pelvis right there. And 2 more. This is the last one. Breathing in and then out. Good, guys. Collect your legs, push yourself off the floor, and maybe we want to take a moment here as well to stretch the glute. Maybe it's a bit sore. We can stay up here, or if you want, you can slowly go down, finding the floor, trying to relax the back as much as we can on top of the knees. Now from here, very, very slowly, we're going to come off the floor. We're going to close the legs together, and we quickly rotate to sit on our pelvis. Nice. Now from here, guys, I would love to do some rolling today on our backs. So let's get ready and let's get in the mood for that. So we're going to start sitting on our sit bones. Please, if you feel like you're quite tight in your lower back, make a bit more distance between your heels and your pelvis and flex your feet. This should help to really raise up in the lower back. If that's not the case, you can just rest your feet gracefully on the floor. Now from here, please bring your arms up to the ceiling. With our next exhale, we want to push the air down and we round the spine. Breathing in, we want to lengthen towards the ceiling again. Breathing out, we push. Breathing in, we want to lengthen. And keep on going, push down. And we want to lengthen up. And keep on going. And we're going to lengthen. All the time we look down at the belly button and we come back and on our last one, we're going to stay down there for a moment. please collect one hand in the back of one knee. We're going to collect then the other one underneath the other knee. And we want to balance for a moment here. Then from here we want to find the floor with one foot after the other one and breathing in, lengthen your spine. We're going to repeat, breathing out, roll down into a nice C curve. Breathing in, we want to collect one foot. Breathing out, we want to gently take the other knee as well. We're going to balance here for a moment. And carefully breathing in, we position one foot. Breathing out, we position the other foot. And breathing in, we want to lengthen the back. Keep on going. Breathing out, we go down. Breathing in, bring one foot off the floor, bring the other one. Keep on rounding your spine like a tiny little ball. Stay there for me. And from here we want to go down and down with the other foot, and we lengthen. And one more. Breathing in, up. Exhaling, we bring the other one. Now from this position, keep the balance point the whole time. We want to merge both elbows on top of our knees. Now on our next inhale, be ready to roll to the back. Breathing out, we are going to roll up. Breathing in, we roll to the back. Exhaling, we roll up. The whole time, we try to stick and glue together the elbows to the legs. Breathing in and then out. I know you're feeling it. Breathing in and then out. Keep on rolling. Keep your elbows right there. They are glued to your legs. And then out. And two more. Last one. And then out. Keep the position there for me for a moment. Grab the back of your knees. We are going to position one foot after the other one down, and we lengthen the spine. Stretching the arms, we draw a nice lovely circle. We find the floor behind us, and we want to raise the pelvis off the ground. Keep on looking straight in front of you. Hold the position just for a moment. And then carefully, we want to find the ground again with our pelvis. Very good. Nice. I'm sure you felt it. We built up some nice heat in our core. Now we're going to grab the back of the knees and carefully, very, very carefully, we are going down on the ground, and we can take the feet slightly closer to our pelvis. Now from here, I want to keep on going a little bit more with our core today. So please, we're going to collect the left arm in the back of the head. The right arm is going to be above our heads. The whole time in the next exercise, we keep the neutral spine. Yes, so we have a bit of space between the lower back and the mat. Please keep it right there. On our next exhale, guys, we're going to come up in a nice, lovely crunch, looking at our knees. Breathing in, we want to go down. Let's repeat. Breathing out, we want to come up. Breathing in, we go down. And keep on going. We come up in a crunch until we find the bottom of our scapulas. So come up a little bit higher and we go down. Keep on going. And down. On our next one, when we're coming up in the crunch, please lift your left leg off the floor into a 90 degrees angle. Breathing in, we go down. So the right arm is coming along the body, the left leg is coming off the floor. Breathing in, we go down. 3 more. And we go down. Last 2. And down. On our last one, when we're coming off the floor, take the hand on top of your knee. We're going to pulse it up and up. So really pulse the hand towards your knee, the knee towards your hand, sorry. Only 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, guys. Release down the crunch, over cross the left knee on top of the right one, and let's take a nice torsion, dropping the knees to the right side, looking towards the left side. We want to take a few deep breaths here. And now very carefully, let's find the center again with our knees, and we're going to uncross our legs. We're going to repeat with the other arm now, so please collect your right arm underneath your head. The left one is stretched right above our head. Now, keeping the neutral spine the whole time, we come up in a crunch, bringing the left arm right along our body. We look at our knees. Breathing in, we go down. Exhaling, we come up. Breathing in, we go down. And again. And down. Keeping the neutral back the whole time during the crunch. Now on our next crunch, we're going to come up and we lift also the right leg off the floor 90 degrees and we find the center. Exhaling, we come back in our crunch. Breathing in, we go down. And down. Last two. On our last one, we're going to grab with our hand the knee. We're going to start to pulse up and up in little crunches. Only 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, guys. Release down on the ground. Over cross the knee on top of the other one. And we make a nice, lovely torsion, dropping the knees towards the left side. We look towards the right side. And we take a couple of deep breaths here. And now very carefully, we're going to find the center with our knees and we're going to unlock the position of our knees. Now from here, I want you guys to think to melt your lower back down on the floor, breathing out, and we bring the pelvis up into a nice shoulder bridge. Breathing in, we stay. Exhaling, we melt carefully down, one vertebra after the other one, melting the lower back down, and breathing in, we go back to our neutral spine. Breathing out, we pass through our imprint position. We come up. Breathing in, we stay. Exhaling, we melt down, and breathing in, we find our neutral back. Keep on going. Squeeze your lower back down on the floor. We come up. We take a nice deep breath in. Exhaling, we melt down. And breathing in, we find the neutral back. Keep on going. Massaging your spine down on the ground. Taking a nice deep breath here. Exhaling, we melt down. And we go back to our neutral spine. 2 more. Last one. Now from here, let's unroll again the spine up. This time we're going to stay up the whole time. We're going to bring the arms up towards the ceiling. I'm going to breathe out, lifting one heel off the ground. Breathing in, I go down. Exhaling, I lift the other one. Breathing in, I go down. Keep on going the whole time. The pelvis is right there, so we don't move it at all. We just lift one heel after the other one, and we go up and down. Keep on going. Now from here, if you want, you keep on going like that. If you want to make it a bit more challenging, the next time that you're lifting one heel, the other arm wants to find the back of the head, and we find the center. So for example, if I'm lifting my right heel, the left arm goes above my head, the right one wants to find the floor, and we find the center. So we keep on switching, breathing out and breathing in, and we switch and we find the center, breathing out, switch and coming back. Two more, and center. This is the last one, and center. Good. Take a nice deep breath there. Exhaling, melt down the spine. Nice, guys. And we're going to cross now, one leg on top of the other one. For example, the right one on top of the left, and we want to pull the left leg closer to the chest. We want to take a couple of deep breaths here, stretching the glutes. And then if you want, you can stay here, or if you want, you can also stretch your leg, flexing the foot. Maybe we can grab it closer from the calf or from maybe the ankle. If you're very flexible, we can try to reach for the toes. Just try to make sure that we're still touching the ground with the pelvis, so we still feel the heaviness of the pelvis touching the floor. And then slowly from here, we're going to let go of the position, and we're going to simply change the crossing. So cross now your left one on top of the right one. We're going to pull the right knee closer to the chest, and we take a few deep breaths in and out. If you want, you can stay here, or feel free maybe to stretch and lengthen your leg, flexing the foot, maybe grabbing from the back of your calf or your ankle or your toes if you're very flexible. And we just breathe here together. Carefully, we're going to let go of the position. We're going to grab one knee from the back together with the hands. We take a nice deep breath in, lengthening the spine, coming up in a crunch. Breathing out, we want to push with the knee towards the hands to roll up safe and sound. Good. Now from here, we're going to quickly collect our legs. We go on all fours. We are going to stretch one leg after the other one into a nice plank. Hold it there for a moment. Now take a nice deep breath in. We're going to stretch the back of our legs. Breathing out, we're going to roll down again into a nice plank. And we repeat, breathing in, we shift to the back, bringing the pelvis up to the ceiling. Breathing out, we're going to roll down from the bottom until the top of our head. Breathing in, we want to stretch, and again, from the belly button until the shoulders and the head. And two more. This is the last one. Breathing in and breathing out. Very nice. Now hold the plank there. From this position, we're going to lower ourselves down completely on the ground, taking a nice deep breath in. We relax the feet down in the back and we merge the hands underneath our forehead. Now keep the pelvis like slightly, really slightly tucked underneath, and the belly button always pushing inside. Now from this position, we're going to come up in a nice, lovely lengthening of the spine. Breathing out, we're going to go down. And again, breathing in, we want to simply lengthen the spine forward and gently we find the ground. Just a few more times. Breathing in, lengthen forward and then come off the ground. Just a few centimeters is enough. Breathing out, we go down. And again, breathing in and out. Breathing in, lengthening, making space between each vertebrae of our spine. And 3 more. Last 2. Imagine someone pulling you from the top of your head forward and down. This is the last one. Breathing in and out. Good, guys. Now from here, collect your hands close to your body. Push your mat far away from you and let's stretch in a lovely child pose. We're going to lengthen the spine for a moment here. If you want, feel free to walk towards your right side, stretching and lengthening all the left side of your body. And then gently we will pass again through the center. We stretch towards the left side, lengthening this time all the right side of the body. And carefully we find the center. We're going to come up on all fours just for a moment to flex the feet in the back and stretch the knees. Try if you can to position your heels down on the floor. We're going to lengthen now the right leg up towards the ceiling. Push your shoulders down for a moment. And we're going to position now the right foot on top of the left one, over crossing more or less to the level of the ankles. And from here we take a nice big step forward with the right leg and we lower ourselves down, stretching and lengthening the hip flexors. If this is too painful, you can feel free maybe to come up a little bit. Yeah, so really don't feel pressured. And if you feel any sharp pain, try to reduce a little bit the movement. From here, why don't we shift all the weight in the back? We're going to flex the front foot and we can stay down there for a moment. Feel free again to find your own level. Maybe you need to come up a little bit, or if that's not painful, you can stay a bit lower down with your hands on the floor. Just try to flex as much as you can that front foot to lengthen all the back of the leg. And carefully we're going to collect underneath ourselves the leg. We're going to repeat now. So we flex both feet, we stretch and lengthen the spine and the knees. Take a moment there. We're going to then bring the left leg up towards the ceiling. The shoulders are down. And from here, bring your left leg on top of the right one, over crossing it at the level of your ankles. Keep on breathing the whole time. And we're going to unlock the position, taking a big step forward with our left leg, lowering the right knee down. And we can stretch here for a moment. And from here, let's shift to the back. We are going to flex the front foot and we stay down there, taking a few deep breaths. And from here, we're going to collect the leg. We're going to shift to the back now for a moment with the pelvis on top of the heels. Position your forehead down on the ground, and for a moment just take a moment to relax. Maybe you want to also grab your feet with your hands, relaxing your shoulders down. The elbows are touching the ground, and we take a few deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Again, breathing in, filling the lungs with air, and then out through the mouth. Just a few more times, and each time you're breathing out, try to relax even more, feeling the heaviness of your head touching the ground, and your back relaxing on top of your knees. Let's take now one last deep breath in, and with the next breathing out, we can start gently to unroll the spine, very slowly, one vertebra after the other one, to sit carefully on our heels, and the head is the last thing to unroll. Good, guys. I really hope that you have enjoyed my full class. It was 1 hour. Thank you for staying with me the whole time. If you liked my video, please subscribe, because it would really help me to expand my community and reach more and more people like you that are passionate about Pilates. Thank you again for following me. I send you a big hug. Ciao!